Welcome to another deep dive. Today, we are going to be looking at something that you might not think is very exciting.
Oh,
But trust me, it can make a world of difference in your digital life. The unmanaged network switch. And you've sent us a bunch of information on the TP-Link TL-SG105. That's right. We've got Amazon listings, eBay listings. We even got a product page on B&H Photo.
wow.
Clearly, you're looking to boost your home network.
Yeah,
Maybe banish some of those tech frustrations we all know so well.
absolutely. So many people, they just suffer through slow internet speeds and unreliable connections, not realizing that a simple device like this can be the solution.
Okay, so for those of us who aren't networking gurus, break it down for us.
Sure.
What exactly is an unmanaged switch,
Okay.
and why should we care?
So an unmanaged switch is essentially a plug-and-play device that gives you more Ethernet ports.
Okay.
Think of it like a power strip for your internet.
Uh-huh.
Your router usually has a limited number of ports, and this lets you connect more devices directly to your network.
So no more fighting over who gets the coveted Ethernet connection.
Exactly.
My family might actually start getting along.
That's right. And with the TP-Link TL-SG105, you're getting 5 Gigabit Ethernet ports.
Oh, wow.
That means blazing fast data transfer speeds for all of your devices.
I'm seeing in this B&H listing that it's made of metal and has a fanless design.
Yes.
What are the practical implications of that?
That's a great point. The metal casing makes it durable, so you don't have to worry about it getting damaged easily.
Yeah.
And the fanless design means it runs silently.
Oh, nice.
No more annoying whirring sounds to disrupt your workflow or your peace of mind.
Okay, silence is golden when you're trying to focus or relax.
Yes.
But I have to admit, gigabit speeds sounds impressive,
Sure.
but I'm not always sure what that translates to in real-world use.
Okay.
Help me connect the dots.
So think about the times you've been frustrated waiting for a large file to download, or when your video call freezes at a crucial moment. Or picture this. You're finally settling in to watch your favorite show, and that dreaded buffering wheel spins.
Oh, yeah.
Gigabit speeds help eliminate those annoyances.
Mm.
You can download large files in seconds, stream 4K video without a hitch, and enjoy lag-free video calls.
Now, that sounds like a recipe for a much happier and more productive digital life.
Exactly. And this ties into some of those emotional benefits we were talking about.
Okay.
When your technology works seamlessly, you can focus on what matters most.
Right.
You're not wasting time troubleshooting or getting frustrated with slow speeds. It's about creating a smoother, more enjoyable digital experience.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
It's like the difference between driving on a congested highway versus cruising down an open road,
right.
smooth sailing versus constant roadblocks.
That's a great analogy. It's about removing those digital roadblocks so you can get where you want to go quickly and efficiently.
So we've established that the TP-Link TL-SG105 can boost speed and reliability, which can lead to a more positive digital experience overall.
Yes.
But let's delve a little deeper into the features.
Okay.
This B&H page mentions something called traffic optimization. I'm intrigued, but honestly a bit lost.
Sure.
Break it down for me, and for anyone listening who might be feeling the same way.
Okay, traffic optimization refers to features like quality of service or QoS
Okay.
and IGMP snooping. These features allow the switch to prioritize certain types of network traffic.
Uh-huh.
Think of it like a traffic cop directing cars at a busy intersection.
I see.
QoS lets you prioritize things like video streaming or gaming,
Right.
so they get the bandwidth they need without being interrupted by other, less important traffic.
So it's like giving VIP access to the internet for the things that matter most.
Exactly. It's about ensuring a smooth, enjoyable experience for the applications and devices you use most frequently.
Sign me up.
Right.
And what about IGMP snooping? What's that all about?
IGMP snooping is specifically for optimizing multicast traffic, which is often used for things like IPTV, where the same stream of data is going out to multiple devices. IGMP snooping makes sure that traffic only goes to the devices that are actually using it, preventing network congestion and lag.
Okay. This is all starting to make sense.
Good.
I'm definitely feeling more enlightened already. But before we move on, I have to ask,
Sure.
I'm seeing on Amazon that this TP-Link switch has hundreds of reviews,
Yeah.
many of them mentioning how much it's improved people's online gaming experiences. I'm curious, can you shed some light on how a switch impacts gaming specifically?
Well, for online gaming, a stable connection with low latency is absolutely crucial.
Right.
A switch like the TP-Link TL-SG105 can really help with that
Okay.
by providing a dedicated high-speed connection directly to your gaming console or PC.
Mhm.
This minimizes lag, reduces those frustrating instances of like rubber banding,
Yeah.
and it can even give you a competitive edge.
So it's not just about faster downloads.
Well-
It's about a smoother, more responsive gaming experience overall.
Exactly.
I can see how that would make a huge difference, especially for serious gamers.
Absolutely. And this ties into the emotional aspect of gaming.
Okay.
When you're in the zone, the last thing you want is a lag spike or a dropped connection, ruining your streak.
Wait, for sure.
A reliable network can contribute to a more immersive and enjoyable gaming experience,
Yeah,
reducing frustration and allowing you to focus on the game itself.
that makes a lot of sense. It's like the difference between playing a musical instrument that's perfectly in tune versus one that's slightly off-key.
Yeah,
It can make or break the entire experience.
exactly. And just like a musician needs a well-maintained instrument,
Yeah.
a gamer needs a reliable network to perform at their best.
So we talked about speed, reliability, and even the emotional benefits of a smoother online experience.
Yes.
But I'm curious, are there any other hidden advantages to using a switch that people might not be aware of?
One thing that often gets overlooked is security. By connecting devices like your computer or security cameras directly to the switch, you're creating a more secure network segment.
Okay.
This can help protect those devices from potential threats that might be lurking on your Wi-Fi network.
So it's like adding an extra layer of protection to your most important devices.
Exactly. It's a simple way to enhance your home network security without having to delve into complex configurations.
That's a great point, especially in today's world where cybersecurity is more important than ever.
Right.
But I have to admit, I'm still a little skeptical about this whole emotional well-being thing.
Okay.
Isn't that stretching it a bit? I mean, it's just a network switch.
It might seem that way on the surface,
Yeah.
but think about it this way. How much time and energy do you waste troubleshooting your internet connection when things go wrong?
Oh, way too much.
How often do you find yourself getting frustrated with slow speeds or drop connections?
Oh, way too often.
Right.
It's definitely a major source of stress in my life. I've practically worn out the reset button on my router.
Exactly. Those little tech frustrations can add up
Yeah.
and impact your mood, your productivity, and even your relationships with the people you share your internet connection with.
I've definitely yelled at my kids a few times for using too much bandwidth.
Right.
Now I'm feeling a little guilty.
It's a common scenario. But the point is,
Yeah.
a reliable network can help minimize those frustrations and create a more harmonious digital environment for everyone.
Mm.
Imagine a world where you can work, play, and connect online without worrying about those constant tech hiccups.
Okay. I'm starting to see the light.
Good.
It's about more than just speed and efficiency.
Yeah.
It's about creating a more positive and stress-free digital experience.
Precisely. And that's what's so fascinating about this deep dive.
Right.
We're not just talking about technical specifications.
Yeah.
We're exploring how technology can impact our lives on a deeper, more emotional level.
This is blowing my mind a little. I never thought I'd be having an existential conversation about a network switch.
I know, it's interesting, isn't it?
But I have to say, I'm feeling a lot more optimistic about my home network now.
That's great to hear. And I think this is a good point to transition into our next segment.
Okay.
We've talked about the benefits of the TP-Link TL-SG105.
Yeah.
But let's broaden the scope a bit. You mentioned earlier that there are many different TP-Link models out there, not to mention other brands.
Right.
How do you even begin to choose the right switch for your needs and budget?
That's a great question. And I know it can feel overwhelming. You got 5-port switches, 8-port switches, managed switches, unmanaged switches.
Right.
It's a lot to take in.
It definitely can be. But for most home users, an unmanaged switch like the TL-SG105 is a great starting point.
Okay.
It offers the speed, reliability, and ease of use that most people are looking for without breaking the bank.
So when would someone need to consider a managed switch? What are the signs that it might be time to level up?
A managed switch gives you more granular control over your network traffic. You can prioritize specific devices or applications, set up virtual networks, VLANs, and even monitor network activity in real time.
Oh, wow.
It's like having a control panel for your entire home network.
So it's for those who really want to fine-tune their network and squeeze every ounce of performance out of it.
Exactly. But for most people, those advanced features aren't necessary.
Right.
An unmanaged switch is more than enough to solve those common network frustrations we've been talking about.
That makes sense. So if someone is on the fence about getting a switch,
Mm.
What's the one thing you would say to convince them to take the plunge?
Mm.
What's the ultimate argument for upgrading your home network with a device like the TP-Link TL-SG105?
I'd say this. Imagine a world where your internet just works. No more buffering, no more lag, no more fighting over bandwidth.
Right.
A world where you can work, play, and connect with confidence, knowing that your technology is supporting you, not holding you back.
That sounds idyllic.
Yeah.
It's like the digital equivalent of finding your happy place.
Exactly. It's about creating a more harmonious and enjoyable digital experience.
Yeah.
And it's something that's within reach for anyone, regardless of their technical expertise.
So the TP-Link TL-SG105 is like a gateway drug to digital bliss. Sign me up.
It's a great first step towards creating a more reliable and stress-free home network.
Okay.
And once you experience the difference a switch can make, you might even be inspired to explore those more advanced options down the road.
So it's like leveling up your network game.
Right.
You start with the basics, gain some confidence, and then who knows where you might end up. Maybe you'll become a full-fledged network wizard,
Yeah.
configuring VLANs and setting up QoS rules like a pro.
That's the beauty of technology.
Yeah.
There's always something new to learn and explore. But for now, I think we've equipped our listeners with the knowledge and inspiration they need to create a happier, more efficient, and, dare I say, more emotionally satisfying home network experience.
Well said. I know I'm feeling a lot less stressed about my own setup now, and I think our listeners might be feeling the same way. So to recap, the TP-Link TL-SG105 is a simple, affordable, and surprisingly impactful device that can transform your digital life. It's about speed, it's about efficiency, it's about peace of mind, and it's even a little bit about creating a more positive digital environment for yourself and the people you share your internet with.
It's fascinating to see how something as seemingly mundane as a network switch can have such a profound impact on our digital well-being.
Right.
And the best part is it's accessible to everyone regardless of their technical expertise.
And who knew that something as seemingly boring as a network switch could be so emotionally enriching? But seriously, think about how a switch like the TP-Link TL-SG105 could solve some of your tech frustrations and enhance your digital life. Maybe it's time to give your home network a little love and see what a difference it can make. Until next time, keep on diving.